Hey, welcome to Coffee Gang. It's indeed pleasant to be here again, and of course I'm pretty excited to be here on the program, and I'm sure your evening has been going very smoothly. Well, my name is Bola Bofimos Cole, and of course I'm with the ladies, and we have a guest anchor today on Coffee Gang. Hey, you're welcome to Coffee Gang.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Eniola Christabel.
And Eniola Christabel is not just your identity. There's more to it. Tell us now. We know it's already showing all over.
Yeah. I'm Queen Eniola Christabel. I'm a philanthropist. I'm a model. I'm a makeup artist. And I hold a beauty pageant in Western Nigeria.
How many?
Wow.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wura.
Yes.
You look pretty.
Oh,
you look good. I love the beads.
Thank
Are you not going to tell us your name?
I'm Wura Olate. No. You know.
All right, ladies, let's just run quickly through the viral videos for this week. Bob Risky, tired of bleaching. Can you girls think guys imagine? He's tired of bleaching. At the point that when I saw the video, I was like, wow. We need to see the video and we'll be back.
One thing about myself is going back to my complexion. Do you know why? Because the stress I use in rubbing my cream every day is terrible.
Duh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, he now faces stress to rub the cream. Actually, what do you make out of it?
I don't believe it. I don't believe anything.
Yeah. I feel it's just about trying to have this popularity again and keep us being on our social media, pressing our phone.
But really, is it easy to actually bleach your skin? You're a guy, now you're transformed, transgender, and now you have to use cream in order for you to look pretty. And he's saying he's tired of actually doing that all the time. Well, really?
Although it's actually stressful. I mean, you probably have to rub the cream day and night and everything. It's quite stressful for those that do it. And then the consequences, like, you may not actually turn out nice. You may look like something that,
at the end of it, we just have to move on very quickly. Baby cries after seeing father's low cups. This is monumental. You need to say it.
Nina? Hi. You making daddy feel bad. You crying.
oh,
Did you see the video? Somebody said it's a reincarnation of somebody who is older in that family and came back. You need to see how monumental the face was. Like,
maybe people put their hand on you like, oh God, what did you do?
Maybe the baby gets to play with the father more and seeing him maybe in a few hours or minutes, and we're like, are you serious?
well, it's not so surprising for a baby to act that way. Looking at the age now.
You know, now with this jet world we had this century, these little children get to understand and grab something more than we can expect.
Definitely.
So, you know, we believe that children must be with the mother more. But looking at this video, I think the child is more familiar to the father.
Yeah, obviously somehow. Okay, you need to also see this video of this boy who dances to Burna Boy. Who loves Burna Boy? Bidi. You need to see this video. It's very compelling.
And my people that go down so cute. Boss man, you go down so cute. When the bed do they enter body. All the girl them go shake their body. They go shake their body. Oluwa bona mo na belly. They mo bona belly. You know the money you take up police. Me I dey laugh you gone.
I love the energy. I love the young chap. I love the flow. It was so clean and smooth.
Nice.
Like really.
so cute.
Do we really have kids these days, or maybe just adult? Like I used to say, maybe adult in kid skin here, because if you see a child who you can barely think could even move a step, now he's doing like all the step and it's so clean, it's nice,
I
and
would
it moves.
certainly agree with you. Like, kids are doing a lot of wonderful things nowadays. Things
yes.
some adults even cannot do. Like,
I feel maybe they get to be more. Should we say they have the time and their brain is still very, very
Yeah, maybe the
growing, and
environment
they can
now.
still get to understand. And in Nigeria now, every dance step, we find our kids dancing.
Doing it.
Like me, I can't even live to myself to do that.
Really? Okay, maybe you will try this. Let's see Jukebox with Burna Boy. Now we have to go Burna Boy because we've got inspiration here from this little chap itself. Let's quickly say it and we'll be back.
It's Kelpie Vibes.
Jones so cute. I'm gonna Jones so cute. And my people they go Jones so cute. Boss man you go Jones so cute. When the bed do they enter body. All the girl them go shake their body. They go shake their body. Oluwa bona mo bona belly. They mo bona belly. You know the money you take up police. Me I dey love you Connie. Say I take grace and no nama.
So all these dance steps that you learned from this chap, you ladies can't even dance.
Okay, we are
you
trying.
Need to see.
I did try the other time. She laughed.
You guys are bad steppers.
Oh
Okay, really, there's this issue that went viral online. This video of a guy who was trying to propose to the girlfriend, and it went really very ugly. And we saw the girlfriend ditching him and walking away, and somehow it got so viral to the extent that even the likes of Davido actually said the background music at that mall where the guy was trying to propose was the wrong thing. And of course, do you know the title of the song? Dead and Gone. And then he really played hard on the proposal level. You know, ladies, what should be done in terms of proposal? What should be the ideal proposal? Like for instance, now Christabel, maybe your fiancé is trying to propose. What do you think is the ideal thing this guy should do? You know, for instance, should there be an ideal thing, like really?
They should, actually. They should. First of all, you have to make sure you're on the same page with your partner.
What kind of page is it? What kind of page
What
is
if she's not ready?
it?
Maybe you're serious, but she's actually comfortable being like that for now.
Yeah.
So you just pop the question out of nowhere, like, she shouldn't be that much surprised. Like, you could just kind of talk about it a little. And then, what about parents? It could maybe, I know it's maybe kind of old-fashioned or something, but I would like it, personally I would like it, if you would seek for my parents' blessings. I mean, they could even help you like, oh, I don't think she's there yet. Maybe you should talk to her or something. But just popping the question out of the blue and just
really,
shocking
at this
me.
point, what
I
you
don't
said,
know.
Wura, at what point do you get set for proposal? For instance, you've been dating this person for, let's say, a space of 2 years. And, you know, he has to pop up the question one day. When do you get ready like a lady that, do you need all the whole years for you to get ready to be married? Really?
Like what Wura said, you need to be on the same page with the person. Which
Like
is
what
really,
page is that?
Like you need to understand the person you are going out with, the don't and do. Because some people don't like public. And imagine you going on your nails in public, she might feel embarrassed and have to walk out.
But do you think
about the music might not even mean, but you know, you need to understand.
But really, working out itself, do you think it's just because of time now? Probably maybe she's not on the same page. Do you think it's just that alone? Look at the guy who's gone through the pain of getting a ring, and now he wants to put a ring to it. I know of a lot of ladies who say, I can't date guys who will not put a ring to it. Like, please give me the ring. Like, how many years do you date me? And begin to then give me an engagement and call me Lord of the Rings for a very long time. Put a wedding ring. I want to get married. Like,
it still
for how
boils
long?
down to knowing your partner. If you have someone like that, you know that, okay, I have to start planning. Like, I have to start. But then, like, you should get to know the person. What if she's not ready? There's no
But that is a
specific
what
time.
if. What if this guy, they've been dating, because we don't really know how long these people have been dating. What if they've been dating for the period of 5 years? And now this guy feels that, okay, this lady has sacrificed enough. We've both sacrificed for ourselves. And it's time to just go to the altar. And the lady walks off. To me, I feel at a point is a betrayal of the love this guy is trying to show to this lady.
it might
That's my
be.
opinion.
Well, looking at this viral video, something like that has come up like last year. That
You've been eating his cereal. You've been eating ofe with it. You've been eating all sorts of.
mean.
You've been eating. It doesn't mean.
Yes.
Now he wants to
It
now say,
doesn't.
but that is
Like
wickedness.
what happened sometime
Hey,
last year?
Wura.
Is it?
Don't
No.
break this
Like
man's heart.
if you even check
Hey.
the girl's face, that particular video,
Yes.
like she wasn't even on the same
And
planet.
she could no, let's even look at, let's dissect this.
Okay.
She could follow the guy to the mall to choose what she wants. Now the guy now said, let me now put you in my house as my wife. And now became wahala. It means that she is a double wahala. That means she's been getting things from this guy, but it's not nice.
not only
like,
about
really.
getting things. Like what I was talking about
why
last
did
year,
why
that
did she
happened.
collect all those things?
This
What
girl collected everything,
things?
but we don't know what is happening in their house. We don't
But
know
what is happening
in their
there?
That's
relationship.
exactly what I was going to talk
There might
about.
things
Like,
that the girl cannot enjoy
that
with till they
outing.
get married.
I'm a feminist to a core to an extent, but this particular issue, I think we ladies need to check it. Like for instance, a guy will take you to buy Rolex.
Okay.
He will get you Brazilian hair
All right.
for 40k, 50k, 100k.
Yeah.
And now this guy now says, baby, I want to get married to you, and you now turn the guy off.
It's not about the
Who's a
material
cheat
right
here?
now. It's about the art. You know, marriage is like a contract
And
of a
then,
lifetime.
you know, some
Oh
guys
my
actually
God.
propose to get out of whatever
Oh my
issues
God.
they're having in their
Yes.
relationship.
Oh,
She
okay.
probably, I don't know, my personal opinion.
Okay.
Maybe she caught him doing something he
Okay.
shouldn't be doing. And he took
Okay.
her out, like, okay, let's go shop.
Okay, let's even go through the story right now. But really, I feel it's a lot sad, you know, having to have a guy who painstakingly, okay, a video that captured the moment a lady walked out on her boyfriend who openly proposed to her at Onitsha in a mall right now, went viral on social media. Many Nigerians who reacted to the viral video claimed that the lady never loved her boyfriend, while others hailed her for not succumbing to pressure. Meanwhile, there was a song playing in the background of the video titled Dead and Gone, which many also attributed to the failed proposer. Now Davido also feels the same way. Davido is a singer, very popular one at that. The singer wrote background music aren't make the situation better at all. That's what Davido is saying. But I still hold on to my stance that, you know, as a lady, for instance, you're dating someone for a very long time. Maybe you've been dating this guy for 5 years. If you're not interested in this guy, please just let him know. At the point, that's what I feel. Like you are in a good relationship and you don't feel this guy. There's nothing, you don't feel the chemistry. Why do you keep on having this guy? Why do you keep on seeing him? For instance, when you know at the end of the day, you don't share the same passion with him. I feel it's deceit because somehow, from what I read, this lady might have somebody else she really wants to get married to. But this guy could just be the handbag or the ATM. Because I know some ladies actually, some guys as ATM, so they just to press it and bring out money.
I quite
which
agree
is
with
really
you.
sad. Yeah.
On that point, I agree. Like, you shouldn't just keep someone hanging. Like, you shouldn't
Exactly.
just maybe disappoint someone anyhow.
Exactly.
If you're not interested in being serious,
Yeah.
right from the start, maybe be open.
Even
or
1
let the
month.
person go.
If you see that the chemistry isn't rolling, like this
That's
is somebody I
true.
can't spend my whole life with, why keep that individual? It's actually vice versa. Even for men too, for instance, you know that you don't have a chemistry with this lady. Why do you have to bother her with a very long relationship and you sacrifice so many things? Then at the end of the day, you just tell the lady, sorry, I'm not digging you right now. And it's really pretty sad. But Wura, when he pops the question, don't say no.
Yeah, better pop it
Because
the right
we will
way.
gang up. Because
Yes, that's why.
What's the right
See,
way?
I'm already hinting you.
Oh
Talk
my-
to my parents. Talk to my sister.
Ah,
So you can know how to pop it. Oh, yes. You're on your own.
Meaning what?
Ah.
But really, for how long does it get late for a lady to get married? Because I know in some family there's this pressure that comes to from the parents when you're like 22, 23. They're like, Reni come.
Yeah.
Sheikh was able to say, no, Sheikh Aloba pastor. What is going on?
And
the
that
pressure
word.
that you get, you know, within the home front itself at a particular age. When is a time for a lady? Because I used to hear things our elderly women used to say that women are flowers. When you get to a point in your life, no guy will say hello again because it's like, what's Igbo now? I need a younger lady who I can go with. At what time does it get for a lady? Because I know some career women who have been a career woman and they got married very late. You know, eventually they still got married and have children and even at a very late hour itself. But when is like the ideal age for a woman to get hooked? Even looking at the Nigerian, the African context, of marriage itself?
Okay, looking at things, I feel a lady should get married, maybe not even married, but she has to be in a relationship for like at least minimum of 2
There
years.
should be there should be a
Courtship.
role. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there should be courtship, and that can be probably in her final year in school. So it wouldn't, to my own thinking, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
it's your
to
opinion, yeah.
be a distraction while you're in school.
Okay.
And once the guy pop up the question, 6 months, please get married. I can't be a Lord of the Rings.
I like that one. 6 months.
Nice. For me, well, I would say when you're stable, you have a stable income,
Oh, okay.
you know, you have something to contribute to your family
Yeah.
if you eventually end up making a family with a person. So that is when I feel you should go into marriage
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever. Like, don't don't allow anybody to put pressure on you. Yes, don't.
Yeah.
That's saying
And
look at your
and
mates.
another thing is that, you know, as a young couple, for instance, I've seen quite a number of young couple who might also be listening and watching this right now. You know, there are some point in your life too that you really want to get married to a lady, or possibly a lady now, because the man has to take the responsibilities. You might not have all the resources, but really, what do you look out for in a man to be sure that this man is equal to the task? For instance, now there's a young lad who is also trying to ensure that he make ends meet in terms of income. What do you look out for? Because there are very critical positions that I've seen, like within the church environment itself. You see this brother-sister thing going on, and you do not want to know more about this individual in terms of knowing if this person is really genuine. But all you hear is brother, sister, brother. At a point in time, in that illusion, you get married, and I realize that this brother doesn't have a good job. He doesn't even have a certificate to get a job. But because of the illusion that a brother is supposed to be upright, supposed to have a good job, I've seen instances like that. And they got married, and the lady discovered that, in fact, what he was claiming to be was not. He doesn't even have an SSC, and even the printing work he claims to be doing, he's not even interested. He was waiting on her for her to be the one funding the bill. You know, instances like that. When do you know as a lady, you know, that like, oh, this man is right. Even though he's not that rich, this man has prospects of making life a lot better for both of you. You know, it takes two to tango. You're not just him. You're also working too.
Definitely.
You know.
I think when it's supportive, probably what you do, your career, when you have your career and is there to support, and you know that when you're down, you have a shoulder to lean on, and you see both of you are struggling, and you have confirmed that every bit of what he said is true, not you falling.
How do you
into
even
do you go-
confirm?
yeah, how do you
Because
go about
there's even a
confirming?
car washer who drilled the lady. He was getting washing cars. One of the cars that he washed, he uses it most time to carry the lady, and the lady believes that he's a manager of a company, only for her to realize after the marriage that he's actually somebody who watches a car. And he now said, we are into the marriage, please let's go on. And the lady said, lie. That's
Okay, he's washing car. Why? He's a manager. Why can't I come and say hello to you in your office?
No, the thing is that he's not even a manager.
And
he
they
just
just
takes
With
the
the
car.
lie you said already, why
Yeah.
can't I come and say, hey, let me just pop into your office?
What if
They
you
probably
pop in-
rushed into marriage or
Oh,
something
okay.
because I don't know how you could keep up with that life for like how many years.
Yes.
It's not possible.
But do you know
Me
that
too.
there are some ladies too? I'm sorry to say, I'm also a lady that they love flamboyant lifestyle.
Yeah.
They don't want to ask questions. All they want is that I don't want to suffer. I want to stay in an AC,
Yeah, you
cool
want to be at
jeep,
the Olorun Shogo
everything.
level. Yeah, that's true.
No, that's serious. Allah sugar.
Not
Surulere.
I just want to just be there.
I had a new one today. That's been pretty interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
So we just had, like what you said, they rushed into marriage. You need to do some finders. That's why there's something they call courtship.
Yeah.
When I read story online, like we met 6 months and got married, all I just say is, may God hold your home, because I find out there's some things that will be hidden. Because let me say generally, male, they are very, very good in hiding who they are. They are so very, very good that when you get married, that way you know there are some things that he does and you cannot endure. But when you go to your parents tell you, you have no choice though.
but
You
to
have to just
continue
keep
that
taking
way.
your tea and be
Exactly.
relaxing.
Do you feel that same way, Wura?
Yes, I do actually. Let's even leave material things. Like there are some attributes you have to get to know, and some will not come up until after like a year, 2 years. Like you have to get to know the person first, and you are probably still in the honeymoon phase. before the marriage.
But
actually.
really, let me shock you ladies. Do you know that you cannot know a man forever?
Yes.
You
Yes.
can date a man for 10 years. If he doesn't want you to know some certain things, you would not know until after getting married. In fact, they'll tell you that the first full test of a marriage is 5 years. That is when you see the real attitude. This guy you're dating, when you're going to, because you're not living with him, he tries to live up to your expectations. Maybe sometimes when you come, he washes the dishes in the kitchen. He quickly gets you egg, bread, and you feel that, oh my God, this is what I've been praying for. My God, I thank you. And
But for years.
It takes the pain to
There's
do
something
that.
we call attitude. They say that
The thing is
the
that
smoke.
you do not. It doesn't
Yes.
work that way for relationship.
I'm not sure.
It doesn't work. I'm telling you because I'm also married. Because not everything you see while you're dating
So
in your man
for
is
this
what you
long-
see in the marriage.
Wow.
You definitely the first full test of a marriage is after 5 years. That is when your man sees you, not like a pancake face. Now you're a woman who he sees every day without your makeup. You're a woman who he sees all the character. Now it's not like Hurrah, you're looking, Hurrah will not say anything again. Now you're living with this person forever. So you see a lot of attributes. So no matter how long you date a guy, it doesn't guarantee that you have quote unquote a very blissful marriage. But what works for you is that you talk about it, you communicate. If you're not satisfied about some certain things, you come up frankly to say, sorry, I don't like this thing, and you sort it out, and you grow gradually doing that. Not, for instance, that like, oh, I have to make sure I'm with a guy for 10 years. He can keep his attitude for 10 good years.
That's true.
And at the end of the day, you do not even get to know that he has some very attitude that he's been keeping for a very long time. So I feel that, for instance, if you're into a relationship itself, possibly you're dating, and you just feel that, for instance, that you need to be with this guy for the rest of your life. You see all the butterflies running in your tummy, you're so happy. Let me shock you that sometimes when you get into the marriage, not wedding, because wedding is different from marriage.
Yeah.
Wedding is a glam.
It's a
When
glam,
you now
it's just
get
a
into
day.
the marriage, then you now know what it is to be married, and you must be prepared for anything. But the major thing is love the person you're going to get married to. So when you see some of the certain flaws, you'll be able to handle it and take the shock and like, oh, okay, my mother too went through it. So it's not a big deal.
Wow.
That's when you're ready to endure.
And you must be matured enough
Matured,
to be in a
exactly.
marriage, because it takes a lot. And I feel that for some ladies who are dating some guys now, I'm not a marriage expert here. I'm just talking.
You're just talking.
Really, I think if you're not interested in a relationship, just cut it off at that.
now.
Yeah, not like in a situation where somebody has to jump into the lagoon after letting the
Don't
person
play
go.
with anybody's heart.
So, ladies, what are we doing this weekend? What are we doing? Wura, you're looking absolutely nice, and of
Hey.
course, Christabel, you look
Thank you.
beautiful
thank
as
you.
always. If you guys is gonna be thinking of somewhere to escape to, for instance, I don't know, what part of the world do you want to be in right now? Like right now, you need to spend your good time, and you just feel that I need my escapade. I just need to go somewhere. I've been busy all the year through. I just need to relax.
Somewhere warm.
Somewhere,
Sunny.
okay. You
Yes.
alone?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
I would like to go with someone. I don't know.
Who is the
but-
person now?
No,
Oh my
it could
God.
be anybody. My friend, anybody. Anybody nice. Yeah.
Who is your
Anybody I
friend?
don't have to care for. It's a
Okay.
vacation, so I'm just going. Anybody
Once
I
you
don't
just
have
got
to
enjoy alone.
Anybody I don't have to care
Okay,
for.
that's nice.
I just want to think.
Like
in fact,
me.
I don't even want to think of myself. Somewhere someone will have to care for me.
How about you, Christabel?
Okay.
Indigenous.
Like China.
Really?
Ah!
Why?
No, that weekend. He's like,
Why?
what? Why?
No, let's talk about their meal, like seafood. They are
Oh,
very,
yeah,
very good at
that's
treating
true.
it. Like when you see their dishes, is like breathtaking. We are like, oh yes, I want to eat the prawns. I want to eat the lobsters.
Really?
I'll probably try the crocodile.
Crocodile, really?
And they have nice beach, and this is the underground restaurant in the water. Like I want to see it, the They have this bridge that they just dig.
I hope you
that's
won't eat
under the
lizard,
water.
actually, because I heard they eat lizard a lot.
If I have to go to somewhere like that,
I
I'm
would
sorry,
try.
I'm packing bread. Yes, I am. I wouldn't want to eat something.
No,
that-
probably as
I'll
I'm
tell
going,
you,
I'm
tell
going to
me.
have a lot of chili.
Oh, chili. Oh,
Chili
okay.
pepper. So when I take something, I just pour it and I just throw it in my mouth.
So how are you sure that
So
you
I'm not
can
get
even eat
irritated.
it? For instance, maybe this crab looking very horrible and gigantic. You know?
I'll summon the courage because it's part of the fun, so I have to summon the courage.
What is it?
That's why I'm gonna have a chili paste, no matter what, and probably some herbs.
Not
and
really.
they'll be
Like
fine.
you see a very big crab and you don't even know where to start from. Like, and you have your chili.
yeah.
Somehow you could be put off. Like, what? What is this? I think somehow we always culture shock. Like for instance, it might be in another country and something that somebody really prize big. Might be something you just be scared of, like, what? No, I can't eat this. This
Yeah,
is scary.
sure.
But I like the idea of seafood. Really, you won't get fat, and then you are a beautician.
Not really fat, like having this fresh skin
And your skin is also fresh. What do you want to get out of it?
It's always
Like,
cold there, the snow,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fun, keeping
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
looking good. Than this hot sun in our country. So I just want to go there. So anyone, please.
come along,
I'll
right?
go along with you.
Okay, me, I think I'll do Florida. I like Florida because it has a lot of beaches, and again, you have a lot of cool places to go to, and it's pretty sunny, and you have a lot of good sights to see. And of course, if you have kids, they have a lot to play around, the amusement and the rest of it. So here we go, Florida. Who's coming along?
I am.
Where are you
I
coming
am
along?
going, I'm
With
going.
your club?
I'm going to Hong Kong.
There's no crab in Florida. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is.
Ooh, there's
Seafood,
we'll find
because
some
with all the
restaurants there.
beaches and the rest of it. Ladies, we just have to go, but it's so painful I have to leave it. I wish I can hang out with you girls like forever. So what is up? What are you guys doing? Dating? This, at least we've got all the tips for dating. Like, are we going out? And are we saying yes? Is it popping the question? This,
Pop in the
we get-
question.
Any question?
Yeah, better not.
You guys don't be mean. Like witches.
Maybe I'll pop
Not
the
now.
question.
You pop the question.
Maybe.
Whoops, whoops, whoops,
Okay,
whoops.
that's nice.
That's
Please
nice.
invite me. Let me learn from you.
All right, it's been fun on Coffee Gang, and I wish I could go on and on and on. My name is Bolabo Famous Cole. Do join us again for another interesting moment of Coffee Gang, and of course, go on our social media platform. It's going to be on your screen for you to also communicate and get some of the synopsis of the program today. Bye. It's painful to say bye.
Okay.
So, Christabel, you don't want to tell us your
Yeah,
name?
okay. I don't want to go, but I have no choice. I'm Queen Enela Christabel.
Queen.
Well, I'm sure you don't want to miss another episode of Coffee Gang. So join us next week.
Gang,
Amura
gang,
Ola-
gang,
Ola-
gang, 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 gang. Bye. Like, bye.
Bye.